Hey, this will be a video chart on WAMUQ, Washington Mutual Incorporated. Nice day today. Not quite as good as it was at one point. This upper shadow here represents there were sellers that stepped in and knocked it down. So at one point, this was a big solid green candle, but nonetheless, it was a green day. And more importantly, we saw a nice rise in volume. So it's one of these now where it's kind of, I like to follow this one because in the past, when it just had massive moves like this with all sorts of liquidity. I mean, for example, this bounce here was 100% bounce in one day, and this stock's just been crazy. So it's worth at least watching, which I have been. So seeing a volume day like this, maybe something's ready to, come alive here. But at the same time, it has had other times. Most recent example right here, nice increase in volume, and then nothing came out of it except it going further down. So hopefully history doesn't repeat itself, but it's worth at least taking a note and seeing what happens as the rest of this week and next week. So the key thing that I want to see, and this will kind of help show me whether or not this is truly a strong move or just some sort of kind of illusion going on, is this support level right here. And let me change that green, and then I'll explain the significance of it. Looking back through the history of the chart, we had a low right here where it was a support. When the price fell below it, it was one of these things where it turned into a resistance. And to be honest, I thought, I didn't think the chart was going to be able to get back above here, but it did. And then this is the pretty important part. When it did come down here, it's thus far has held above this area of support, which is what you would want to see it. If this chart has any chance of moving upwards. This level is 0.116, we'll call it. So as long as this area of support holds, then I'm going to have some confidence in the chart that maybe this is some sort of rebound here by the bulls. But if this is violated again, then in my opinion, it'll be right back down to test one of these previous lows. But so far so good. It's held up above here for over a week now, and then you combine that with today's nice volume, and we'll see what's going to take place here. As far as resistances go, there's kind of two that I'm watching. The first, and I think the key one, is going to be this level right here. Price almost hit it today, but that's at the 14-cent level. Once again, it was a previous low, so it did play a role as a support level. But now that the price has fallen back below it, it is a resistance. And like I said, you can see that it got up pretty close to it today. So 14 cents, this is going to be the key level that we want to see the bulls get through. If they can get through that and start to put some closes above there, then we're going to have a very nice looking chart, because we'd have a low here, we'd have this low, and then if it's able to start to make 14 a low, we'd have this low up here. And when you get things like this, that is where you can start to talk about uptrends, and those are the name of the game. So like I said, a lot of it is still a wait and see, but it's worth at least putting it on the radar if you've taken it back off, because like I said at the beginning of the video, this stock's made some crazy moves upwards. So it's one of these where I don't want to be late to the party, and it's worth at least monitoring. So keep an eye on it. Hopefully this level right here can hold strong and show that the bulls can maintain their footing. And if they can get above this level here, then that's going to show that momentum is really growing for the bulls. If there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. And if you have not yet, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook. And with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from big boards down to penny stocks. And it's all free, so it's worth at least signing up and checking out. We've been making some good money off of our alerts. So I'd encourage you to head to the website, sign up, and see what it's all about. One last time, this was WAMUQ. Thanks for listening.